our channel. Today we're going to be doing a video talking about oils, as you can see by the title. And we decided to do this video because we didn't realize how much oils are incorporated into not only our weekly routine but our daily routine. So we're going to be talking about scalp oils today and oils that we use on our actual mids to ends, because there's quite a few here. And we also wanted to give you guys our favorite drugstore / affordable options. So we will have all these oils linked in the description box if you guys are curious. So it's going to be a long one, so we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so starting off with scalp oils, I'm going to start with this one from Mielle. And this, as you guys can see, is the rosemary oil blend from the Mielle line. This is the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. This has been everywhere. It's like the viral product from this brand, I'm pretty sure. It's like the hero product, whatever you want to call it. But I've gone through about 8 of these. I've gone through so many, like over the past, I want to say 8 months to a year. I've used this oil strictly by itself because I wanted to see like the benefits and if it actually worked. And it does work. You just have to be very, very consistent. I know a lot of people think that this doesn't really do anything. It's just like a placebo effect and they just think it's popular right now. But rosemary oil in itself is a very effective scalp oil. And this one is a blend of oil, so you don't have to concoct your own oil, which is the one reason why I wanted to get this one first, because I didn't trust myself to blend oils yet. And I had done it years and years before and it did not work for me. So I was like, you know what, KenMurrell, let's just start fresh with something that's already blended. So this does have other oils blended into it. It has some soybean oil. It has obviously rosemary, tea tree, some primrose. It has a lot of different seed oils. And I highly recommend this if you don't like a super strong rosemary smell, because this does have a rosemary smell, but it's definitely not the most potent rosemary oil I've ever smelled, because rosemary is a very polarizing smell. If you guys have tried rosemary oil, then you know what I'm talking about. And this can be used on the scalp and the lengths, but I only use this on my scalp. Also, I love how super lightweight this is, and it does give like the scalp like a cooling, tingling effect. And I also like that too, because it just feels like, you know, a nice treat for my scalp. But also, if you are looking for where to put this in your routine, I recommend doing this like before a wash day as like a pre-poo step. So leave it in for a few hours and then just go right to your wash day routine, whatever you do after that. I haven't used this for a few months now, so it's been chilling in my bathroom because I wanted to try some other scalp oils, but this one is for sure super affordable and super effective. So the first scalp oil that I have here is also from Mielle. This is the Mielle Mint Almond Oil Blend. So this is for hair and scalp, just like the other one KenMurrell just talked about. This one I found in Target, and I gravitated towards it because of the size. This is a larger size oil, and I had been looking for another oil like that wasn't the one KenMurrell used, because I felt like I was going through them so fast because the packaging is smaller. So I went through like 8 or 9. Yeah. So that's why I reached for this one, and I've been using this one for probably the past 4 months, I think. 4 or 5 months, and I've actually been really, really loving this. I love how this makes my scalp feel. I use this in a multitude of ways. I use this during my oiling treatments before I wash my hair on Sundays, and I like to use this right before I do my wash and go. So right before I go in and do like my styling products, I'll go in and put this on my fingertips and just massage my scalp while it's freshly cleansed. It feels so good. So I love this oil. It's very versatile, and like I said, I mainly just use it for my scalp because it does say it's a hair oil as well, but I rarely use this one on my ends because I have other oils that I like to use on my ends. So this one has been like my go-to scalp oil. It's amazing. This does have a blend of peppermint oil in it and mentha, and it's great if you have a super itchy, irritated scalp. It calms it down. So this is a really, really overall really good oil blend if you want to incorporate it into your weekly or daily routine. Next, I'm going to mention 2 oils that I like to use combined, and again, I'm going to mention rosemary oil, but this is an essential rosemary oil. So this is just pure essential rosemary oil. But this can be used for like a multitude of things. But one of the things is scalp oiling, and they recommend that you dilute it because it's very potent. And I like to do that with jojoba oil. This jojoba oil is very multi-use. You can use it on your lengths, on your scalp. Also, it says you can use it on your body, so you can use it on multiple things, kind of like argan oil. Jojoba and argan oil can be used interchangeably. So it's like a good carrier oil for like scalp oiling. So if you combine these two, I do think you will get great results. Again, do not use this alone because it's super potent, but it has so many great reviews on Amazon. And this one is a really affordable oil, and I've had this one a while, and you get a lot, like you get a lot for just the essential oil. And I love using the jojoba oil right after. You can mix them, but it's fine to just do them directly after each other, or if you want to mix them, it's just up to you and your hair type. Yeah, I prefer to mix mine just to be sure, because I don't recommend putting this by itself directly on your scalp. I have seen results from using this oil. You can also mix this with castor oil. That's what I do. If castor oil works for you, then use that with this, because I have tried it with castor oil and it also works great. I just haven't been using it with castor oil long enough, which is why it's not in this video. But I do see a lot of people use rosemary with castor oil, but this one in particular is from the brand High Quality Life. Yeah, this is the one I used in my curl reset video that I mixed with castor oil. And this Cliganic brand, you can get a big bottle version of this, but the dropper version is just fine as well. But these two together is specifically what I wanted to mention, because I don't want nobody using this by itself. So next is a newer, more recent scalp oil that I've been loving. I actually have been only using this one for about 2.5 weeks. And this is from Mielle. This is the Mielle Sea Moss and Anti-Shedding Scalp and Hair Oil. I have been loving this. So if you have very fine hair, and if like your hair sheds a lot, I highly recommend this one. And the reason I say this is great if you have fine hair is because this oil is so lightweight. It's like very watery. And if you don't like oils because they're too greasy feeling or just heavy on your scalp, you will love this one. I've been using this one like every day on my scalp for like the past week and a half, and it doesn't like make my scalp feel super greasy, because I know some oils, they get on your pillows. It's really annoying. They like sometimes break you out like around your hairline. This one does not do that because it's so lightweight. And I found that I actually like this within my actual wash and go routine. It's so lightweight, but it still does the job at like making the hair super soft, making it more manageable as well. I hope that she makes a bigger size of this, because I'm probably gonna be going through like 8 of them like Kendra mentioned with the first oil. So this one is definitely top tier on my list. So next we're just gonna be talking about like hair oils or serums for like the actual lengths of the hair. So that was all of our scalp oils. So now we're gonna get into the hair oils that are great for health, shine, and manageability for the length. So we talked about scalp oils, and now we're just gonna get into the lengths. So the first one is an OG product, not to be literal. This is an OGX product, but it's an OG product for me. Yeah. And this is the Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum. This is a thicker like serum slash oil product. So if you have fine hair, I would shy away from this one unless you use like a tiny amount. But for like thicker, like more fuller hair, you will love this product. So this is fantastic if you like coconut oil, if your hair does well with coconut oil. It also smells amazing. And on the front, this has like all the benefits. That's the thing I love about OGX products. It tells you exactly what it's supposed to do on the front and what it's for. It's great for adding strength, elasticity, hydration, and it's great for balancing healthy hair. So I love a product that's kind of doing a lot of things at once without, you know, weighing the hair down. Because even though this is thicker, it doesn't weigh my hair down. I just don't think super fine hair would love it. But this has egg white proteins in it. It has coconut oil, like I said, and coconut milk, which are 2 different ingredients. I love the smell. Like I said, it smells like vacation. And it almost has like a buttery coconut smell. Yeah. Like it's very rich. And like that authentic coconut smell that doesn't smell like cooking oil. So it's not too fragrant. It smells like a authentic coconut smell, not like perfume, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend this one if you're looking for like a go-to everyday oil, if you want to do for your nighttime routine, or if you want to do it like when you wake up the next day. Like these kind of oils are super versatile, which is what I love about them. And this one's super affordable. You can still get it at Target, Ulta, pretty much anywhere they sell OGX, which is pretty much any drugstore. I think I've seen this one everywhere. I've seen that one everywhere, yeah. Okay, so next I have another OGX oil. So this one, oh, you have it too. So this one I think we discovered maybe like 3 years ago. Yeah, I would say like 3 years ago. And this is their extra strength damage remedy plus coconut miracle oil penetrating oil. So this one is not as thick as the one Kendra just mentioned, but it is very similar in texture. It's very silky, and this is a great everyday oil for your ends. Like, this is a great oil to use in your nighttime routine to just slap on your ends to make sure they stay nice and moisturized, and then put your hair in like a loose bun or pineapple, whatever you do, and put your bonnet on. This oil is perfect for that.
Your hair is going to be so soft the next day.
Super soft. Like,
not greasy.
Yeah, not greasy. This oil is great for that, and I find that people really underestimate like the power of really good hair oils in your weekly routine, because making sure your ends are nice and moisturized are going to help retain length. So that is a really big step if you're like on your hair growth journey and your hair's already grown to the length that you want it. Now the big job is to retain that length and make sure you're taking care of the hair that you already have. So putting oil on your ends every night,
it's like a quick, easy step.
So easy.
That is effective. You're going to see results from it every single day. Like a product like this. And it's enjoyable because it's like a ritual for me too.
Same.
Because I just look forward to like these kind of oils because they smell so good. This one is like a fruitier. Tropical smell.
Yeah, it's nice though. Yeah, I like it a lot.
This says it helps to repair, soften, and revive strands. It's great for damaged strands, and it says drench dry damaged strands. So this is great for dry hair, of course. And I love that it says penetrating, because a lot of oils sit on top of the hair, and this one is going to get into the hair shaft like deeper, and it's gonna, like I said, be more effective. So penetrating oils are great because you're gonna see the effects long term. They just don't make the hair shiny. You don't want an oil just to make your hair shiny, because to me that's a waste of money. That's supposed to be a byproduct of other benefits. Exactly, because if your hair is healthy, it should be shiny anyway. Okay, so I have 2 more OGX products to talk about. As you guys can see, this is like one of our favorite drugstore brands. We've been using it for years. The first one Kendra mentioned, I think we've been using for like 8 or 9 years, maybe 10. The anti-breakage one.
Yeah, and we use the anti-breakage one on our curls and our straight hair.
Yes, we do.
So, as well as these. So these are great for me to use when my hair is straight, as well as my hair when it's curly, like now. So I have the Hydrate and Defrizz Kukui oil here. This one of my favorites. Smells like pineapples.
Yes, it does.
And then I have the anti-breakage plus keratin oil healing oil. So these are excellent to use on your hair, like to refresh it, or just to spray on your ends like while you're getting ready. So these are like great daily getting ready oils. These are very, very lightweight. So these are great if you have finer hair, if you can't use some of the oils we just talked about. These are perfect for that. If you prefer a lighter weight mist type of spray oil, these are great for that.
Great finishing oils.
Yeah, these are great finishing oils because some of them that you spray on can tend to make it like kind of greasy. But I like these because they penetrate like really fast without like making your hair feel like icky and just oily. So they formulated these really well because they look almost watery, but they actually make the hair like feel like super hydrated and soft. This one does have the kukui nut oil in it, which is really great. It's known more in Hawaii. It's a very known Hawaiian ingredient that they use on their hair. So I didn't even know much about the kukui nut oil, but it is in this. And I do want to do more research on it, but this one is like one of my favorites. And then the keratin oil, of course, we know keratin is really, really great for the hair and strengthening it. So you have dealt with a lot of breakage in the past and you want a lightweight keratin oil in your routine, I highly recommend this one. It's just super easy to use. It's super lightweight, like I said.
This is better for frizzy hair. This is great for like damaged
vulnerable hair. Okay. I like using both of them, me personally. But yeah, if your hair is like more vulnerable, like Kendra said, and like more prone to breakage,
like color damage.
Yeah, definitely color damage. Yeah, definitely if you color your hair, I highly recommend the keratin oil, especially bleach. You definitely need to incorporate something like this into your routine. Like I said, it's super lightweight, so there's no excuse to complain about oiliness because this one is not going to weigh your hair down. So I love both of these. If you see them in your local drugstore, pick them up.
Okay, so my last hair oil, I did briefly mention it earlier and I just wanted to officially mention it, and this is the Cliganic Argan oil, the certified organic oil. This is a cold pressed argan oil, and argan oil is a fantastic length oil. You can use it for every day. I used this one today when I woke up to refresh my hair and add some shine and softness. This is fantastic to scrunch out the crunch when you have like a fresh wash and go, when you have like that gel cast or mousse cast or whatever product you use on your curly hair. This is great to like get rid of like that hard cast. It's gonna soften it without making it greasy, and argan oil is like a fantastic universal oil. Like every hair type can use argan oil. So that's also what I love about it, because it works on every hair type. You can also use this as like your length oil when you have like your scalp treatment in, because I know some people like to do like scalp treatments, but they still neglect like this hair. Like Kelsey said earlier, you want to maintain what you already have when you're still like treating your scalp. So I love doing argan oil when I have like my rosemary like scalp treatment in. This is like a great one for that. Okay, so next I have two very OG hair serums. So the first one I'm going to talk about is from John Frieda, and I've been using this one for about 9 years. This was probably one of the first drugstore salon brands that we tried when we used to straighten our hair. Like honestly, when I discovered this, I was straightening my hair like every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
way too much. But this is one of my favorites. This is the Frizz Ease serum from John Frieda. This is their extra strength serum for thick, coarse hair. So I used this when it was in like the shorter packaging. I used to,
it was really small.
Yeah, it was smaller. I used to sneak it into beauty school because we weren't supposed to be using other brands, but I just love this serum so much. It was one of my favorite like finishing serums like that I used to use on my clients, and sometimes I used to use it before I went in and blow dried the hair as well. So like I just used to take like a nice little pea size and put it on the ends, and then spray like the heat protectant in, and then go in and blow dry it, and it made the hair so smooth and soft. And to me, honestly, the smell of this is just like the cherry on top of the cake of how like nice this is. Now this is
salon smell.
Yeah, it is a nice salon smell. This is a thicker serum. So if your hair cannot handle thicker products, if it is on the finer side, you're not gonna like this. Hence it says for thick, coarse hair on the packaging, because this is a thicker serum. So you don't need a lot of this even if your hair is thick. Like a tiny bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
And if you use too much of this, it will weigh your hair down, I'm not gonna lie, but it's an amazing serum that I've been using for years. Like I said, it works. And it works. And I like to use it when my hair is straight as well as when my hair is curly. And I recently actually just started using this on my curls maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And I really like to use it, like Kendra said, to like scrunch out the crunch. So this is my scrunch out the crunch serum that I like to use, just because it gets the job done super fast. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I use like a finer oil, it takes a little longer to get the crunch out, but since this is thicker, it gets the crunch out way faster. So that's why I like to go for this one when I'm trying to scrunch out the crunch after my hair is fully air dried after wash and go. Then the next one is from Dove. This is from the Dove Advanced Hair Series, and this is their Regenerative Nourishment Serum in Oil. So they consider this a serum in oil, so I guess it's considered both.
Oh, it's probably combined.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the lightweight version of the Frizzy serum. So it's a serum, but it's like more
way lighter.
Light. Yeah, exactly. It's way lighter. So this one I find that I use a lot in my log method. So when I do leave-in oil gel, I love this. So I've used this many times within my actual wash and go routine. I haven't used it as much as a finishing serum or to scrunch out the crunch. I just find that I reach for this one a lot when I'm using it within my actual wash and go routine. So this is a great oil to incorporate into your wash and go routine, because I know some oils kind of make the products separate and they don't really work that well together.
So it plays well with others.
Yeah, she plays well with others. She's used to having, you know, friends over. She has siblings. Right, exactly. Okay. So yeah, she does play well with others, and this is also super inexpensive. So I highly recommend giving this one a try. I've also used this within my straight hair drugstore routine. If you guys watched that video a few years ago, I'm pretty sure I used this oil in that video. So this also works great on your straight hair if you're looking for a super inexpensive serum if you're straightening your hair. So I love this, and like I said, I'm surprised at how well it works because it's so cheap. So the last oil I have to mention is from Carol's Daughter, and this is the Born to Repair Reviving Oil with Shea Butter and Babasu oil. This oil is amazing. So this is from one of their newer collections. They also have a shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in and defining cream within this line, but the oil just really stood out to me. So I like to use this within my weekly hair oiling routine sometimes as well. So I like to use this on my ends, and I've been loving this. Oh, it smells so pretty. It's so nice, like sweet. Almost kind of like pineapple-y as well. I love this oil so much. It's really bomb. It almost reminds me of the Goddess, what's the name of the
Goddess Strength.
The Goddess Strength oil.
Which is also great.
So this kind of reminds me of the Goddess Strength oil from Carol's Daughter. So they're very similar. This one is a tad bit thicker. So I really enjoy using this on my ends. And then I just, after I, do the almond mint oil on my scalp from Mielle, I've been doing this on my ends.
And then I just wrap my hair up, of course, in saran wrap, as you guys saw in my curl reset video. And my hair has been turning out so freaking soft. If you guys watched my most recent First Time Friday, I did do a length check and my hair has been growing so freaking fast. These products have been working. Our new methods have been working. So this is a great oil to incorporate in your hair oiling routine if you're looking for a new one for your ends. This one is amazing. And another oil that I wanted to mention that I don't have here because I ran out of it, and it took a while to run out because it's a larger bottle, and it is the Cocoa Nibs oil from KenMurrell. That's a fantastic scalp and hair oil. That is the one that I used in my Weekend My Curly Hair routine. That one is so good, hence why it's not here, because I used it. It's a really great scalp oil. That one is also kind of a blend of oils, kind of like the Mielle one, but it has different oils in it. I'm pretty sure it has some other like almond Indian oils in it, which are extremely effective for hair growth. So if you guys want to try another drugstore scalp oil that's not the Mielle one, but the KenMurrell's Cocoa Nibs is a fantastic option for a scalp oil if you're looking for something for hair growth and you want like a weekly hair oiling routine for your scalp. That is a great one along with the Mielle one if you want to try. Okay guys, so that wraps up our drugstore / affordable hair oils and serums. We hope you guys found this helpful. We wanted to do a hair oils video because we know, like Kelsey said, hair oils and like serums and stuff can get overlooked because so many people look to other products to like solve all their hair problems, but hair oils are super effective in your hair routine, like we say, weekly and daily. It's a fantastic step to incorporate into your hair routine if you're looking for something quick and you want to see changes in your hair health. Add hair oils in your hair routine and you will see a huge difference. Again, the products will be linked in the description box if you guys want to check out any of the oils. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one, and thank you guys so much for watching.